The purpose of coming together is to conduct some analysis, reflections, and see where we went wrong, where we had successes, where we had wins, where we had losses, so that as Africa, we need to strengthen our unities, we need to come together, we need to have a stronger voice in the international climate dialogue processes, in the COP. You know, as Africa, when we go together, when we unite, we have a stronger voice, which enables us to be able to have really great wins together.
Another instance of Africa's leadership on climate action was the Africa Climate Summit. In Nairobi, we witnessed an unprecedented confluence of ideas, commitments, and collaborative spirit, all geared towards one common goal, a resilient and sustainable Africa. Our mission now is to translate these commitments into concrete actions that will shape the future of our continent.
The year 2009, that was COP15 in Copenhagen. The African civil society, under the banner of the Pan-African Climate Justice Alliance, has worked hand in glove with the African group of negotiators, AMCEN and CAHOSCC, to make sure that we read from the same page.
Africa needs to go with a very strong, non-negotiable position. It's better we don't have a decision than to have a bad decision. We don't need to go back to the 100 billion rhetoric for years. It's better we put our foot down and say, we rather not have a decision, but we need a good decision on finance that will address all the issues and concerns. We need to lead and not be led, because this finance is for us.
We want to see how we operate and engage our youths in a well-coordinated fashion, equipping them with the right knowledge, skills, and what it requires so that they can drive the agenda for Africa.
We are seeing a pattern of climate migration. The migration is also moving with the best brains of Africa, that are young people leaving the African continent to the global north, as we will call them. Is it because we are not getting that investment beyond just meaningfully engaging young people? How do we invest in our young people that would first of all make them want to see reason why they need to remain on the continent, to provide solutions, and also take the baton from those that are leading us as mentors as well? So for me, attending COP28, I was very interested in following first the GST, which we really wanted to see how far African governments and even the global leaders have also contributed to keeping the commitment of the Paris Agreement.
I would first of all like to commend the organizer of this event. We just ended the COP 28, and this is February, 2 months after. The organizer created this platform for us to see what are the priority of the outcome that came out from COP28 in Dubai. Because a lot came out, but now we need to speed up and operationalize so that when we go to COP29, we can showcase what are the results of the actions taken by our member states. This fund, because every day this continent that is not a polluter but is very vulnerable with the effects of climate change. So climate justice should be done through this fund. So we need really the operationalization of this fund in 2024. So that when we get at the end of the year, in COP29, we say that we have kicked off, the operationalization of this.
Yes, so the Swedish embassy on the regional section covering entire Africa, and there we work with all 4 partners to this forum. We are working with PACIA on a GUARD project to raise the civil society organizations and include them into COP28 and the moving forward. We also support the CLIMDEV by the African Development Bank, the AUC and the African Climate Policy Center, UNECA, and it's on climate information services and to invest in better climate data and also to involve participants on the ground and to get better forecasts of climate and climate data.
The President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, His Excellency Mr. Ilham Aliyev, has chaired already several meetings with respect to holding of COP29. And already the organizing committee has been formed and has conducted first meeting with respect to holding of COP29 in Azerbaijan in November. We are going to work with all the parties. The process will be inclusive for all. And we are now listening and learning, which will help us to shape up the strategies for negotiations.
What do we want?